Okay, I'm recording this experiment. There's no introduction to this. I'm just kind of like showing the efficiency between an automatic farm and just manual harvesting. So the point of this is to fill up this small chest with peppers. So we need 6 stacks of 80 peppers for each of these slots. And we will have like the vines in here from this farm because we will be getting farms in here. And and these things over on this side is just to explain a little bit what these are for, and the grain mill because you will be needing like to make seeds for restocking up on these plots for the automatic farm. So they are all starting at the same point, which means only one seed per plot. So as soon as the race starts, I will actually be working on making new seeds to restock these farm plots for the automatic farm. And then I'm making it right next to my wood farm over here to counterpoint the fact that some people might need these automatic farms for essence, and these things over here is also like a counterpoint to get anyone that wants those farms for vines. So there's ways of getting vines and essence without actually having to do the garden plots and destroy your plants and do this whole tedious process of making seeds and planting them over and over again. Um, and there's ways to use those automatic farms like better and more efficient. And a wood farm is actually the best way to utilize those automatic farms instead of like crops. They're very useless for crops. So I'm just kind of waiting for these things to grow. And you can already tell they take such a long time to grow back. Like every time you break a bush with the automatic farm, you need to wait for the bush to grow, and then you need to wait for the bush to give you a pepper. And when this thing grows, I will just be taking the peppers, but I don't have to wait for the bush. So you can already tell that that it will be taking way much less time to just harvest by hand than actually breaking the whole plant and doing the whole process over and over again. You know, just setting up this little small farm was such a hassle because I had to like build a grain mill, had to get the balloon material to build those like little balloons in there. I had to get like the material to like flip a switch. So yeah, like it's not the most efficient like even while building it. Hence, what I did here, I was just got some like I got a little bit of dirt, a little bit of a fertilizer, and I just slapped it on the ground and got my farm going. While here, I had to like, yeah, get that fertilizer, get that dirt, get those balloons, get the grain mill. So in order to make a grain mill, you also need like a wooden slab. No, what is it for the grain mill? Yeah, for the grain mill, you need granite slabs, you need wooden rods, you need sandstone. So then you need to make like a stone breaker. That's only for like new worlds, right? So like I'm thinking, like if you're starting your new world, like this is like zero efficiency. You need to go get like planks. So in order to make the stone breaker, you need planks, and then you need to make like the lumber mill, which takes 40 wood. So like if you're starting a new world, this is like the least efficient way of like getting those crops. Um, like it really takes a long process to make these automatic farms. The only thing that you're saving yourself time on is on the harvest. So, okay, so let's start the harvest because these are grown. These are grown. Let's do this. So, I'm gonna start harvesting over here. And you can already tell, like, yeah, I'm taking a little bit of time doing this compared to doing this, right? But then now I have to like put half of my yield, which was like 6, right? So I got 6 peppers from each one of them. So I'll put 6 peppers in here, right? But from this farm, I need to split up my peppers because I need to like make more seeds. So I need to put 3 peppers in here. And I need to put 3 peppers in here. And I'll put the vines in here. So you can already tell, like I'm already like taking all this time to restock on the pepper farm and like place those seeds in there, right? And yeah, I know everyone's like, but you need to put like 80 stacks of peppers in there. Yeah, but getting those 80 stacks rolling takes so much time. Like if like I'm talking about like a 0 from scratch. No, like this is the way you would do it in a survival world when you're starting a new world. So when you're starting a new world, you don't have 80 pepper seeds from the get-go. Like there's no way no one has 80 pepper seeds from a new world. And like you would have to do this. See, now you have to like split up your crops. So you can already tell 6 spicy peppers are already in the chest, while in here you've got 3 spicy peppers. But also now we have to wait for these to grow. So now you have to wait for the plant to grow and give you the peppers. And then this one, like the plant is already grown. So that means that the peppers will be grown by the time that this plant grows. And it's just a waiting game now. Like right now, I just need to like sit here and watch my plants grow. That's why I brought a jukebox, you know, because this is gonna be a tedious and boring process if we would just sit here in silence. But yeah, so let me put like another chest here in the meantime. And this chest will be for this. But yeah, like if your objective is to get the vines from these automatic farms, you can just harvest pumpkins. All right, see, and then you get a vine from pumpkins. You can harvest corn, right? You get a vine from corn. Or you can harvest wheat, right? And you also get a vine from wheat. So, I mean, if your purpose is for vines, you can just do this manually and get the vines. So while that is growing, I can also show you, I'll put like another chest here. I'm gonna have to put a big one though. But if your purpose is for essence, alright, so this is the main purpose of a wood farm. You don't really need to do anything but place those mechanisms on your wood, on your trees, and then you don't need to do seeds or anything. And all you have to do is like press the button, right? the trees break, you get a bunch of wood, but look at all the essence that I'm getting. I'm getting essence also by doing that. So, like, if the purpose for these farms is to get essence, then you need to make them with a wood farm instead of doing crops for that kind of stuff. Okay, these guys are annoying. But yeah, you get so much essence from this. These guys. Yeah, look at all the essence that was just dropped on the ground because I just did the wood farm. And that's the whole thing. Like, now I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is just wait for the trees to grow back, and that's it. I don't have to do any like seeds or waiting for my plants to grow. See how I already have peppers here. So I'm gonna take those peppers. Oh no, is that like a visual glitch? Like the visual glitch for the peppers? Oh yeah. Yeah, there you are. I got 12 peppers already, and this plant is not growing. It's still not growing. So, I don't know. That's not efficient at all. So, like, a lot of people will say, well, maybe you need to, like, put, like, 2 seeds so that the next plant starts growing immediately. It'll still, like, it still takes time for the next plant to grow immediately. Like, it doesn't matter if I didn't put, like a pepper, like a seed under it. I'll even like help it. How about that? I'll help it by sharing some of my yield in here. So I'll put like 3 seeds in here. I mean 3 peppers in here. And I'll share some of the yield from the other farm to start putting seeds in this one. But see, it just this one is already taking so much time from the other farm. So let me help the automatic farm by doing this. So this little help that I'm doing it. So now I have to like push the automatic farm along the race, because the other one is already like speeding through like the whole process. You know what? I'm gonna make it daytime, because these skeletons at night, they like to blow up stuff. And I'm gonna like kill this guy because he's being annoying. Did my radio turn off? That was weird. So now these are still not growing. See, like this is still not growing. Like what's going on? They're taking their sweet time to grow. So it takes forever. It takes forever to make these like automatic farms. Like I already had enough yield to get 3 peppers for the other farm from just regular farming. So like my regular farm is already helping the automatic farm because it's not working. Yeah, now that automatic farm is growing. It says collect spicy pepper. Okay. So apparently they do grow with like the fruit on them. So okay, I thought that would take even longer because that was like the plant and then the fruit, but it is growing with the fruit. But it took double the time. So I'm gonna do this again, right? Drop in um, 3 peppers in here, and then drop the rest of my peppers here. Oh no, not there. I'll drop the vines and I'll drop the peppers in here. So now I have 6 peppers on this farm, and I would have had 12 peppers in here, but I gave 3 of those peppers to the automatic farm. So I have 9 peppers currently. Now I can grab those seeds and put them in the farm. So this whole like replanting process is so tedious to do. Like it takes forever, and then doing this on console is such a pain because you have to like put like what how I do it is that I need to put like my, let's say these are my seeds, the sand shells, let's say the sand shells are my seeds, so I have to put them in my first slot so that every time I open up the menu for gardening, so every time I do this, the game automatically puts my cursor on the first slot. So let's say I have my cursor here on the torches, it just put it back on the sand shell. See, it puts it back on the sand shell. So the best way to do this is for me to put my my seeds on the first slot, and then place the seeds by by adding them like this with a quick drop, or by actually like going in here and putting like deposit and like how many do I want. So like it takes a long time. And here these are already growing. See, they already grew. I got peppers for this one. I have 15, this one has 6. And they're still like I'm still waiting for these to grow. I'm still waiting for these to grow like forever. They take forever to grow. So this whole convoluted system just does not work. Does not work for farming any kind of crop, no matter what kind of crop you have. Not even wheat, not even like corn, not even pumpkins, not like peppers, chillberries, palm trees, nothing. Nothing, no crop is, gets a benefit from going into a system from this system, because it's not automatic. It's far from automatic. It's just a big pain in the butt because it just consumes time and time and time. Like, you have to be here. Like we're in like just making a normal just harvest will give you so much yield. You can already tell right now. Like this one has 6, this one has 15, and it would have had 18 if I wouldn't have shared 3 of my peppers to the other farm. Like it's so crazy how fast these grow compared to these, because they need to grow all over again. They need to grow back with the whole plant on them, while these just grow the fruit. Yeah, they don't work. The best way to do them is just for trees. Just do automatic farms on trees. Because like in trees, it makes sense. You're saving yourself some durability on your axis. That means you can even like not make axes and save those gems for something else. Um, but like even essence, you get a lot of essence from the trees. And if the main objective is getting those vines, you can just do a regular wheat, pumpkin, or corn uh, you know, crop area and just do them manually like I'm saying right now. And just manually get like a bunch of them. So now I didn't bring something for this experiment, but if you harvest pumpkins, wheat, and corn, that uh, that is actually a tip from Jackfruit. But he actually harvested with a machete and luck 3 on it. So you can actually break the wheat plots, the pumpkin plots, and the corn plots with a machete and luck on it, and you will get much more yield from it. So that's a very good way of getting extra yield, even if it's like a little bit, just maybe like 3 or 4 more. That's even better than nothing, and that also works, and it's way much better than an automatic farm. So you can also just at your wheat farm with a luck machete and get much more wheat, and then you do the same process of making the grains and planting them over again. Yeah, this is taking forever, right? I don't think I'm gonna do a full stack of each. That was my main objective, but it's taking forever. Just come on. Just leave me alone. Well, I'm just waiting, you know? Waiting. It's the waiting game. That guy just keeps spawning over and over and over and over. Yeah, now these are grown. Alright. I'll put in 3, deposit 3, and then I need to make 3 over here. And I'll deposit the vines in here. By that time, these are growing. But I already got 21 in here. So see, this is what I need to do. I need to place my thing over here on the first lot and then do deposit. And as you can tell, I already have 21 on this one and then 9 on this one. And like this would be 24 because I shared 3 peppers. into this farm. It's just, it takes so much time. It's such a convoluted system to get 9 peppers. Wherein you can just wait, do this. That is crazy. That, like, I'm like, right now that I'm doing it, it just seems like it really is. It really is a time-consuming process, like putting those seeds in here, splitting them up, setting up the mechanism for them. It's just not. It's not good. Not a good farm. Not a good farm at all. But yeah, maybe I'll just stop recording now because I don't think this like it needs to, like, we need to hit the point harder because, like, I think I already made the point. I think it's like it's very obvious. You get 9 from one, you get like 20, 24 from the other. It doesn't, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to waste your time doing these things. It's just yeah. This is just a little small little experiment that I wanted to do. Is just making, like, proving a point here. Just basically proving a point that these automatic farms don't work for crops. Better way to use them is on these things, on trees. So there you go. I'm gonna stop the recording and thank you for watching and see you next time.